What exactly does
EA
want?
We want more money.
This is my reaction to James Charles and Tati. No. Just kidding, FIFA is cancelled, but you already knew that. I'm going to get straight into this because I CBA with some long-winded intro. No sponsors today. Sorry, OneFootball. This is This Week on FIFA. You all know by now, we need to have a chat. We know that FIFA 19 has clearly been the worst FIFA of all time. EA have well and truly won that award with FIFA 19. I haven't seen a game changer, a streamer, content creator, a hardcore FIFA player, anybody involved in the FIFA community talk anything other than shit about FIFA 19. And it's deserved. From servers not working on the Xbox in mid-May, to unbalanced gameplay, to the arrogance of EA to ignore game changers, pro players, and FIFA fans who just dedicate so much time to their game and give back their opinions on it, they just get completely ignored. They have successfully isolated themselves from the entire fan base at this point. In reality, the consumers of the game are not in control. We have zero say. Everything we say is completely ignored by EA. You need to come to terms with that if you're a FIFA player. Or just a fan of EA games in general. I mean, they don't listen across the board until it's too late. Look at Star Wars. Our say makes zero fucking impact, and trust me, I've heard this from people who are highly connected to EA. They don't listen. But what we are in control of is our own wallets. So, team of the season. If you complain and are rightfully angry about this game, FIFA 19, but you continue to flood cash into EA's pockets for promotions like team of the season, you are making a huge mistake. You are funding the very thing that is wrong with FIFA. Fuck El Tornado Crossing. Fuck time finishing. Fuck goalkeeper movement. Fuck bad servers. Everything about this game that sucks will not improve if you continue to flood money into EA's pockets. All of those issues continue to get worse and worse as the life cycle of this game goes on, and to be honest, it's been coming from longer than FIFA 19. The game has been on a downward decline for the last 5 or 6 years. It really, really has. All you've got to do is take a look back at me or some other YouTubers who go back and play old FIFAs. We've been doing it on pro clubs, and you can see how much more entertaining that game was back then. You go back and watch someone like FNG's video where he goes back to like FIFA 11 and plays career mode. It had like triple the amount of features in FIFA 11.
Many a career mode has come and gone, but only one will ever be considered the greatest of all time. FIFA 11, aka the one 8 years before the most recent.
Something that like Cutsy's been talking about. They have moved away from the gameplay and more into just generating as much money from you guys as possible. Team of the season is a chance to use the best players on the game in mid-May. I mean, who gives a fuck? Listen, you can spend your money however you please. However, if you're continuing to moan about this game, you're unsatisfied as FIFA as a product, but support the game with EA's in-game purchases, you are deluded to think that EA are going to add dedicated servers or patch pro clubs or update career mode or any of these things. They have one focus, by the way, and that is
more money.
Let me show you how it works.
Oh yeah, so yeah, people are raging, really angry.
Money.
What do you mean? What do you mean money?
Money.
Yeah, but like people are just continually giving us like 1 out of 10 rate.
Money.
You know, I know you keep saying that, but
Money.
obviously when I joined, you gave me this notebook and just said 100 pages.
Money. Money.
I'm also available for family parties, should you want me for any skits. Incredibly entertaining and cheap. Now, we cannot... Okay, that's the camera's wrong. Content creators and streamers cannot take 100% of this blame, right? Yeah, you guys see these guys like Castro, like Bateson, like anyone. I mean, all Ultimate Team creators, really. Obviously doing Team of the Season videos and everything. Like, they kind of have to do that, right? Team of the Season is what gets views. Promotions are what get views. And their livelihood depend on it. It's how they feed their children, their wives, their family. I mean, they don't... JCC's cancelled, he's incredibly sexist. I don't mean that. But these, oh my god, you won't believe who I packed bracket, team of the season, close bracket, 80 billion FIFA points opening, they just get views. And there's nothing that, like, you can blame them for doing that. But if we want EA to change, something has to give. A bigger YouTuber than me would have to organise this. I mean, right now my audience is growing and you guys are just fucking crazy with the support you give me. But we're not quite big enough to generate a movement. You know what I mean? Like, we can't do that on our own. We're predominantly a pro clubs channel that just chats a lot of shit. And because you guys are pro clubs fans where there isn't really any in-game purchasing, and I mean, when I say there isn't really any in-game, there is never fucking and never probably will be. I mean, I hope there is something added to pro clubs in FIFA 20. I've heard good things, but who knows? Because you guys are obviously pro clubs players, you don't tend to spend that much on Ultimate Team, and you guys know and you're aware of my opinion, and a lot of you guys share that opinion, that it's just a trap. Spending FIFA points on recycled garbage like Team of the Season promotions is not going to do anything but continue the cycle of FIFA. FIFA 20 will be worse than FIFA 19 if this stays the same, and FIFA 21 will be even worse than that. And by FIFA 2020, I will probably be with Visa working in McDonald's getting you a fucking Big Mac, because realistically, the game will be in the bin. However, in my opinion, EA's days doing this method of, you know, throw-in packs out are numbered. Regulations and governing bodies around the world are starting to take shape and notice of EA's actions, and they are banning the promotion of loot boxes to minors. A lot of you will already be aware of Belgium and how it's already passed the legislation, the motion to do this. You can no longer buy FIFA points in Belgium. I don't actually know if that's in place yet, but it's either in place now or it's coming soon, maybe FIFA 20. And guess what is next? USA! 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 USA. I'm gonna sneeze. Jesus Christ! This article goes into more detail and it is in the description. The fact is, EA's model of promoting gambling to children has about as much longevity to it as James Charles did. Great on the surface and the come up, but when inspected further, you realise all they're doing is using their power and their presence to take advantage of people. I wonder if that's enough to get James Charles' name in the title. For real though, if America does pull the plug on EA's methods, then they are going to have a total rethink about how they produce their game. And as incompetent as they are, EA, when it comes to adhering to the wishes of their fan base and consumers, I can guarantee you when it comes to looking after their own wallets, no mistakes will be made. Like a fly on shit. I predict FIFA 20 will change. I think these threats are too great to ignore, and a new model will be coming into play for FIFA 20 when it comes to Ultimate Team and packs. Loot boxes and packs are generating a lot of mainstream media attention, and it's just too risky for EA to take the same sort of approach into FIFA 20 in case, you know, let's say a year from now in May of 2020, loot boxes are banned across America and parts of Europe. I mean, what happens then? But think about it, guys. This is why FIFA has had so many promotions this year. A lot of the hardcore Ultimate Team community have been kind of happy with the amount of promotions that they're seeing, because the community did ask for more promotions and now they're getting them. But a lot of these are paid. Yes, there's some SBC things and there are some things that you can do for free. And to be honest, I don't play that game mode because it's a pile of shit. It's been like one promotion a week, and it's called cashing in. Like, when a business is going to complete shit, you'll often see a big for sale sign in the window, like 89,900% off everything inside. Sale, closing down sale, must go. That's all this FIFA has been to me. It's a closing down sale, must go. What a fucking analogy that is. You are all living in a simulation, but do not worry, okay? If you feel stupid because you've bought into it, you're not stupid. That is what it's designed for. If you're someone who spent money on packs, and now you're sitting there like, shit, mate, don't feel stupid. Team of the Season promotions are designed to draw you in. Gambling, huh? Kind of an addictive one, isn't it? Very concept of opening a pack and not having a clue if Ronaldo's in there or Darren Bent is gambling. Obviously, I didn't and have never fallen for it myself because I'm such a special individual, immune from the bait and the lure of the fancy coloured cards, and my intelligence really and my incredible brain power are what I credit. Someone roast me in the comments. I'll enjoy that later. Process everything I've spoke about. I am 100% behind everything I've said in this video. I don't know if people are going to agree with me or disagree, so please comment and leave a like or a dislike. If you dislike, you agree with me. If you like the video, then you agree with me. Wait, that's not right. Dislike, then you don't agree and I'm a turd, but if you do like the video, then I can get some sort of indication as to how the community feels about this. Is Team of the Season and all of these incredible promotions we've seen on Ultimate Team this season just a giant closing down sale for EA before they remodel the game for FIFA 20? They could be losing the American market. They're probably shitting themselves. I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is This Week on FIFA. We do this every single week. Loads more videos on the channel. Subscribe to keep up. We are pushing 70,000 subscribers on this channel. What a feeling. What a feeling. And remember, guys, you can book me for skits or anything. I'm available and very, very available. It's mid-May and I'm a professional FIFA YouTuber. I've got a lot of time. Help me.